Good morning, everyone, and welcome. It is a new week, and today is Monday. Today is Monday. How are you doing with your thinking? You know, there's never ever been a problem ever in the world except for your thinking. Every morning when I wake up, like just predominantly, mostly, I would say mostly, since I'm a human being. And you know, we cannot think like a human being. Your thinking is getting in the way. I know, it's really challenging to say, like, Maurice, you know, I gotta pay attention to my head because that's what I learned, that's what I thought, that's what I taught. There's never ever been a problem except for the thinking that is in your head. We have some really big music right now because this is really big. This is really big and crazy brave. You know, I'm not taking, I don't wanna, like, I'm not here just to try to, you know, soothe your, I don't know, your downtime. And if you're labeling it as like depression or sadness or anything, I'm not here to take that away. I'm here to like let you, like invite you to look at it. Like look at this feeling, thoughts, something. They're producing something. You gotta get out of the way of that, my friends. And I'm gonna remind you, and then everything is pristine and clear, and you're like, wow, you know? Because you can turn every question around, you know, like, I hate my job. I hate my job. You can turn that around and go, I hate myself. Do you understand what I mean? I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't like myself because I can't deal with that being like that. So there, all of this is thinking, but it's gonna happen, like it's happening. Thinking is happening. Thinking is happening, but it's not the problem. It's not the problem. So sometimes it's just like take a back seat. Well, I would say, all the time, take a back seat. There's always a new moment to just do that. And you can live blissfully. Now, because I think these emotions, you know, like where, you know, like I am so sensitive. I could cry at a commercial. And I love that. I love my sensitivity and it flows. It's very interesting. I'll share you a little nugget. So, like, and you really realize that the intimacy of yours, that is yours, and so subtle, and with people that you know really well, like my boyfriend. So we're laying on the couch, and we're watching this movie, and I was so touched by the movie. I think I cried every second, every 5 minutes, you know, like, you know, and I was flowing, and I realized he was sitting next to me, couldn't see my face, but I was like, you know, that not ugly cry because it was really quiet. I kept it quiet, and I was recognizing, as we do observe, look at the thought. I observed, and I realized in that moment that I was hijacked, and I was like, oh my God, I don't wanna make a big noise like this, so he won't know that I'm crying. Although he knows I cry a lot, all of this is happening. And it's in that flash, it's in a moment, and where does that come from? This moment has never happened before, so this moment is very clear. Is it very clear? What I mean is, it's optional. In that way, we can choose. So it is a beautiful day when you recognize those little things, and nothing ever can get in your way except for your thinking. And you can make everything a problem, and you can make everything, you know, and also you can create joy around you. You know what I'm saying? And it's really optimal. It's really optimal in that sense. It's a better, good feeling. But you know, I'm like really consistent about saying about the positive thoughts also too, because I used to be a junkie, and the ego is a junkie to positive thoughts, you know, like, I love myself, you know, I'm spiritual, I'm really like, you know, like, I've got like some answers that many people, you know, many people don't know, and I'm like, you know, and I'm really good with that, and I'm like, all of these thoughts are like, just like, so random also too, and they're like, you know, trying to reward you of something. You don't need to be rewarded, nor do you need to pat yourself on the back in a necessary way. I think this will just happen. It's like, you understand what I mean? It's like an opportunity. It's an opportunity for us to recognize that we are not any of the thoughts. And they're like clouds. You know that I'm going to say, that I've said before, but they're popping in and out of your existence. And it's so cool to just play around with your existence. Like, I don't know. You know, like this morning, I get up in the morning, and when you watch your thoughts, it's like a really crazy thing. Because this morning I woke up and I was like, I have to teach. And I was like, I hope they like it. I hope it's good today. And all this stuff, mental activity. And like, I don't even listen to it. Like, because I always do my best. And what my best is in the moment is what it is. You know what I mean? And who cares? Who really, really cares? When you're not trying to impress people, you know, you're just much more relaxed. And I don't really, at the end of the day, you know, of course, I would like that people like. It's nice when people like because it's nice. But it's not necessary. Nothing's necessary. Nothing's necessary, especially when you pay attention to this thinking thing. You know what I mean? When you, it's once I heard it was stinkin thinkin. Stinkin thinkin, so you got to get away from that head of yours. Sometimes I actually fundamentally don't even really know why we have this brain here, necessarily. I mean, that sounds really, really cuckoo and crazy. But, you know, it does a lot of things that can, you know, even make you choose to kill yourself, you know, if I look at the dire situation. But there's no such thing as death either, so who's afraid of death? That's also, you know, you're gonna die somewhere, sometime or another. That's a given. Like, but like, what dies? You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, you know, it's funny because it is funny. I laugh out loud with that, you know, because the only thing that gets in the way is your thinking. And if you believe your thought that tells you like you're just a crock of fucking bullshit, you know, and you like, and you know, I've got to do this, and look at me, look at my hair, look at my, oh my gosh, this attention to detail, ooh, it's precise, and it's sharp, and it's like, that's what it does with your head. But when you watch it, it becomes much more, it's like fun. Yin and yang, yin and yang, yin and yang. That's a beautiful day in heaven and in hell, because heaven and hell is here on earth, and that's the thinking. And when the thinking kicks in, ooh, and you're hijacked by that, I don't know, it's really like super, this is what you gotta do. Would you listen to are you gonna listen to your thinking?
No!
Are you going to believe the negative thoughts?
No!
Are you going to beat yourself up today because you look too fat?
No!
Are you going to tell yourself that I'm an amazing, amazing person?
N-O.
Exactly. Because whatever thought that you're having is going to produce more of those thoughts. Or you like the energy. It's energy. It's energy, people. It's energy. It's energy. Thoughts are energy. So the thoughts can lead. And that's a whole nother thing about manifestation. And when you accumulate those thoughts, it takes you there and things happen from that. But I'm not going to talk about that this morning. I just like, keep your thoughts. Keep their thoughts going and coming and going, and be curious about it, and it'll be so funny, because you'll have a thought about when you're 4 years old. You know what I mean? Like when you're 4 years old, and then you'll be like, oh my god, Sally stole my shovel for my sandbox. She stole my shovel. Why'd that little bitch do that? So random, right? That's what it does. I don't know. That's what the head does. Anyway, so I hope you have a beautiful day. And, oh, the choice. the choice to let go. Nothing's a problem unless you make it a problem. Have a great day, and I love you so much, and love. Love, yeah, love. Have a beautiful one. Bye.